You're listening to KOUG Radio. Listen live online at KOUGradio.org.
This broadcast contains explicit content. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Earworm Season 2, Episode 2.
The song of my people.
Yes. Today we're going to be talking about songs that have bugs in them.
Bug songs.
Bug songs.
Bug songs.
Because I was bored and listening. All the episodes have just been like, what has Chloe been doing in her free time?
Oh, and I'm just here to narrate and talk about it? Yeah, okay, I see how it is.
But, you know, it's that's the way that it goes sometimes.
Do you know if we're actually streaming right now? Are we doing that?
No, we're not live.
Oh.
No. It's
That's
back
upsetting.
to pre-recorded. It does go up on the same time on Wednesdays, though.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I gotta love that for us.
Yeah.
We're really killing it.
For us. This episode also is probably going to be a little bit shorter just for some scheduling conflict reasons, but we're going to make the most of it.
Yes, we will have just as, if not more fun in a shorter
with these
amount
two
of time.
idiots.
Yeah, it's like more condensed, so maybe there'll be a lot less
higher concentration.
Yeah, it'll just be more fun and narrative. I wanted to bring up what I saw on my way here. So I was driving here from work, and I swear to God, the Burger King was on fire.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding. I was pulling off of the highway, and I was on the on-ramp, and I was like, it's a little smoky out. And I was like, well, I wonder what's going on. I looked over, and I was like, oh my God.
The Burger King's on fire.
I didn't see any flames, but there was so much smoke coming out of it.
There's nothing on the news.
Well, maybe it was just a really bad burger situation.
Really hot Burger King.
I'm telling you though, I've seen fires, and this was equivalent.
This was one.
This was one of them. I almost had to get in there.
What and do what? What are you gonna do?
Get myself a free shake. That's what.
Oh, it's gonna be melted. Guess what? The building's on fire.
I go in. I'm scooping the ice cream off.
It's
the
melting. That would happen.
Yeah, no, that was the interesting thing that happened to me on my drive today.
How lovely.
Yeah, I mean, not for the Burger King employees.
No.
They're probably not having a very good time.
I'm so curious to know if it actually, I mean, I believe you that it was on fire. I've seen a good few fire in my time.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty easy to suss out, but.
Yeah, there's kind of there's a big marker.
Yeah.
Other than the light.
It's the smoke.
It's the smoke. And it's a very clear day today.
Mm-hmm. It is a lovely day today.
I know. It makes me reminisce.
Yep.
Just I don't know what about.
I've got some songs that have bugs in them.
Yeah? Are you gonna recreate some bug songs for us?
Well, here's my hypothesis of what we're gonna do. Is we're gonna go through some bug songs, talk about them a little bit, and then we're going to pick up on little key takeaways on what little pieces from each bug song can we take to make the best bug song.
Okay.
So like, what is the best scientifically proven bug song?
Oh, like the one to attract the most things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or I mean, I'm assuming bugs use them to scare things away as well.
Huh?
You know, like something's getting close, and it's like a frog.
No, I'm not speaking about calls. I'm speaking human real life music. Did you think we were doing a whole episode on bug sounds today?
Yeah. That's gonna be,
of course you didn't look at my notes.
Yeah, like chirps and stuff.
So real life human music about bugs.
I guess I never even thought about the noises that they would make.
There would be like 3. There's like cicadas chirp.
Yeah.
Crickets chirp. That's all I can think of. Oh, hissing cockroaches hiss.
You know, ants and spiders got to make some type of
But
noise.
you can't hear them.
You give them a little microphone. Yeah.
Yeah. No, human songs.
Okay.
No, so now you're understanding my...
I mean, it helps my category today fit in a little better.
I'm gonna tell you about some of my favorite bug songs.
Okay,
and
let's hear
then
it.
we'll take some pieces from those and just pick up some attributes that would make the theoretical best.
The best bug song.
Yeah.
BBS.
Best bug song.
Oh.
Alrighty, here we go. The first one I picked was Boys Will Be Bugs from Cavetown. Have you heard that one?
No.
It's a good song.
I think it's safe to assume
you probably heard none of these songs.
I've probably heard none of these songs.
Which is why you should have looked at my notes.
Well, I'm happy I didn't.
He sings about how young boys, sprouting boys are similar to bugs in a lot of ways.
I don't know if I like the word sprouting boys.
Okay, you know what I mean. Young growing boys. See, saying growing is worse.
I feel like saying growing is more direct. Like it makes more sense than sprouting.
Okay, sure.
Look at my boy, he's all grown up. Look at my boy, he's all sprouted.
This man is a stalk.
He's sprouting up really nice.
But no,
That sounds dirty.
Yeah, it does. He compares some boys to bugs.
What was it called again? Boys Will Be Bugs?
Yeah. It's a good song.
Who's it by?
Cavetown.
Cavetown. Okay.
I'm sure lots of listeners will have heard it. Not your type of music.
Oh, I'm looking up the lyrics.
Yeah.
I'm a dumb teen boy.
Yeah.
I eat sticks and rocks and mud.
It's good, right?
And I really need a hug.
Yeah, it's good. But the line that I sort of singled out here was, if ladybugs are girls, how do you make kids together? And it's a valid point.
I think it is.
Yeah. They're also called ladybirds in ye olde England.
Ladybirds?
Yeah.
That's kind of like a curveball. It's kind of, setting up the wrong idea for
Yeah,
what
it's
you're
like, not a
expecting to
bird.
see. Not a bird, no.
Maybe
Nor
a lady, but could be.
I mean, this is. I feel like this is kind of a good avenue, but you know how when you're a kid and you're like, oh, I don't need to take sex ed. Sex ed is stupid.
Yeah.
I'll learn that stuff by myself. I'm hearing about, like, just reading through some of the lyrics and what you just said about that. Like, how do we have a baby if we're a ladybug? I remember.
Oh boy.
Thinking that same thing, like, oh man, it's sex ed. We don't need sex ed. Or it's like, oh, sex ed. But then at the same time, I remember being in like probably second grade or first grade, and I had a friend of mine tell me that if in order for like a girl and guy to be married, they had to like.
I'm so worried about what you're about to say.
Let's just say it wasn't any way that wouldn't result in like an infection.
Oh no!
You're saying they had to like pee in each other.
Oh, I've heard that is a common thing.
Yeah.
That's something that
I
people.
was like, ew. I was like, I don't want to get married.
The way that it's not like to have a baby. That's normally what I hear is like, oh, to have a baby, you need to do that.
No,
To get married.
I heard it was like a requirement to get married.
That would be really unfortunate.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, it was dirty.
Yeah. No.
Anyway, next bug song.
Hold on, I'm not done with this one.
Oh.
You're rushing me along here.
Don't mess with me. I'm a big boy now. I'm very scary.
It makes more sense in the context of the song. It's banger.
I can't even imagine the beat that goes along with it.
He lists some bugs in the song, which I think is a good start. Because if you have a song about bugs, you need to list what bugs you're talking about. The only ones he talks about are spiders, beetles, and bees, which are three good ones. Those are good. Those are pretty all-encompassing bugs.
I thought spiders weren't technically.
They're bugs. They're not insects. We've talked about how bug is a debatable term.
Yeah.
But
Bug.
yeah, but then he also talks about like punching walls and eating rocks. And I'm like, that's kind of violent and aggressive. So I think
that's the part of the song that turns you away.
Yeah, a little bit. But I think for our ultimate bug song, we're definitely gonna have to talk about sex, because that's a common theme.
I feel like most bug songs are kid friendly.
Well, that's gonna change with the next song I'm talking about. Anyways,
is it the birds and the bees?
It's not. There is a cover band that I really like called The Bird and the Bee.
Okay.
She makes really wonderful covers of songs. That's unrelated. We have to list a bunch of bugs. We gotta be aggressive for our best bug song.
Okay.
Just keep those in the back of your head.
I'm already picking out like a drum beat.
Some themes. Oh
Some
boy.
themes, yeah.
Next episode we're gonna just like fully display our bug song we've created. It's gonna sound
and none of us are gonna have prepared for it. It's
both of us just going like booch, booch,
bug.
It'll be great, and we'll get all the views for it.
Yeah.
Okay, next bug
video.
song is called Love Bugs by Harley Poe. I love Harley Poe very much. He makes very silly songs, and he uses a kazoo a lot.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes. It's very like, I don't know how to describe his music. It's very obscene.
That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah. I'm sure you're reading some of the lyrics now.
I am.
It's
I'm
good.
Finding the chorus.
He doesn't talk about a specific bug, but it is a sex bug.
That's a bit of a red flag. I feel like
Right.
any bug involved in sex is not good.
Like, okay, but also like
Bad bug.
talk about which
Oh no!
he doesn't talk about a bug, but he does say in the song that he got it from someone and that it's messing with his mind. He says that.
I know.
So I Googled human bug parasites and I found cysticercosis, a parasitic tissue infection caused by larval cysts of the tapeworm Tania solium from Wikipedia.
So he got a tapeworm from a girl?
Yeah, seems like it. There's several ways where that could happen, and I'm not going to go into detail about them because that's not this kind of podcast. But
no, we wouldn't talk about gross stuff.
Flash forward to like 5 minutes ago when you were telling that story about you in the 3rd grade.
I'm reading the chorus and it's really funny.
It's a really good song, actually. I really do enjoy it. But yet another bug song that's talking about sex.
He says jerking off a lot.
Yeah, but it's a good song.
It's in the chorus.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it's 2 out of 3 choruses.
It's good. It's a good song.
All right. Love bugs.
But we
A thing of the past. Let's move on.
No. There's another song that talks about sex in the book. So we know that we need to have sex in our final bug song.
Yeah.
It's a reoccurring theme.
It is a reoccurring
It's
theme.
got to be in there. Okay. Good. Established that baseline.
I will say though, I have a list of songs that I want you to choose from later on that
Okay.
you think are or are not in the top 10 Spotify bug song playlists, and none of them have sex in it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I'm pretty sure they're all like kids songs.
Oh, that's not good.
So our 2 bugs. If you were to make a bug song based off of your choices, and I make one based off of mine,
They're gonna be
they'll
wildly
very
different.
songs.
Mine's gonna be like, have sex with bugs and spiders and
And
the
I'm
worms.
gonna be like, the spider climbed up the wall.
water spout. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
expecting that to happen. All right, but the third, I think I only have 5. I only have 5 bug songs.
Oh my goodness.
Um,
That's a lot of bug.
yeah, here's the third one. It's called The Bug Collector by Haley. I think her last name is Hendricks, but it's spelled very different than mine. Hey, last name reveal. She talks about like saving bugs and like taking them outside and like finding them, and the bugs are like unhappy in her house, so she like takes them outside. And that's a very important tenet for me. You know, whenever I find a bug, I always take it outside.
Yeah.
I can't squish a bug.
Have you seen the thing of, it's not a bug, but in Theo Vaughn's podcast, he talks about, he's like, when I go to a city, I like to get acclimated. He's like, I pick up a snail, I'll walk 10 feet and put him back down. I'll save him 3 days of travel.
Snails are bugs if we're talking about it.
Are they?
Yes.
There's no way.
They're not insects. Bug is we've talked about this.
I don't like the idea that a snail is a bug.
Bug is an extremely general term.
Name a bug other than a snail that's slimy like a snail.
Slug.
All right, I guess I set the bar a little low.
Worm.
So worms aren't bugs.
Would you Google bug right now?
Worm is not going to come up.
Go to images.
Bug.
They're mostly beetles.
I don't see a single worm. I see all ladybugs and stink bugs.
Well, those are insects. I'm standing by this.
Look at this one. Look at his funny face.
It's old man face stink bug. That's what they're called.
No way. What purpose does that serve? Some predator
There's
sees
an
it
old.
and there's like, oh, I'm
What's that?
I'm sorry, sir.
Curmudgeon. Yeah.
Anyway, let's go to your next bug song.
Yeah. So Bug Collector, Haley Hendricks.
Yes.
Talks about taking the bugs outside. She finds a praying mantis in her bathtub, a millipede in her carpet, a slug somewhere, I don't remember. And she talks about how, these bugs must be like people from past lives who hate me.
I'll pull the 4th line of the song out.
Yeah.
The fucker's out to get ya.
Yeah. No, she thinks the bugs are malice.
Yeah.
Malice in the bugs.
Yeah, it seems like she's kind of paranoid about it.
But she still takes them outside as an act of kindness. And that's very important.
Mhm.
And she does list what bugs she's talking about, which is another thing we've said that's important.
Yeah, if
She
you're gonna have a
talks
bug
about-
song, you have
yeah.
to talk about a bug. At
Praying
least.
mantis, slugs, and millipedes are all part of it. And
That's a good inventory of bug.
Yeah, I don't believe that bugs have malice in their hearts.
No,
So I don't know if I agree with that part of the song.
I've definitely had a few flies and mosquitoes around me that I would disagree.
Mosquitoes are another thing.
Mosquitoes are hateful.
They are.
They're so
Some wasps
hateful.
are to an extent, but the ones that she left, praying mantis, slugs, and millipedes, they don't have hate in their hearts. Have you ever seen the face of a millipede?
No,
Oh, they are just the cutest little guys.
those are the roly polies.
No, that's isopod, you dope.
What do you?
Google millipede. They're like
Millipede.
centipedes, but way cuter. I love those guys.
Oh yeah, they're kind of glossy.
I like them a lot. They're kind of like elongated roly-polies.
Yeah,
It's like you took one, you just like, yoop.
you know, if you really think about it,
Mm-hmm.
they kind of look like one of those bendy hoses.
Like a bendy straw.
Yeah, yeah.
Or
but
like the ones that you...
yeah,
Yeah.
the ones that you whip around in the air.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You think if
imagine
you pick
see
up a millipede?
you're like, oh, and you pick him up and start whipping
Whoa,
him
whoa,
around.
whoa.
That's
They
just him
actually-
screaming.
Some of them, some millipedes, if you pick them up, can secrete really nasty smelling liquids that really stain your hands.
Mm.
Do you want to know why I know this fact?
Did it happen?
Yeah, I picked up some giant northwestern millipedes and they squirted all over my hands and it was really
Launched
gross.
on you.
Yeah.
Well, you know, that's what you get when you start disturbing the wildlife. They retaliate.
Yeah.
This is probably why this lady is, this Haley Hendricks is having such a hard time with all these bugs because she, in a previous life, killed so many bugs.
Yeah.
Probably an exterminator. Anyway, next bug song.
Well, what are your takeaways, do you think?
Well, okay, sex is a big one for
Yeah.
your bug song.
Yeah.
A long list of bugs.
Bugs.
Yeah, bugs being on there.
Yeah.
And if I'm going off of the songs,
Mm-hmm.
maybe like if I had to choose an overarching theme, you're not gonna like this. Based off of those principles, it sounds like a BDSM bug orgy
Oh,
song.
that's not exact. That's
Lots of bugs,
violence,
violence,
sex.
and sex.
Can we air this episode? I'm like worried about it now.
Well, don't worry. When we get to my songs, it'll be great.
Okay,
It'll be
awesome,
fun.
great.
It'll, like, we're in a downward slope.
my
I'll
last
bring it
two-
back up.
My last two are not, what's the word? Obscene,
Yeah,
explicit.
explicit. They don't have the little E next
I
to
also
the...
took away that in this song, she really gives the bugs like religious trauma.
Why?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you ever just look at a bug and you're like, he hates God.
Sometimes I think that man-faced stink bug, he was cheated evolutionarily.
Yeah, he kind of got dealt a bad hand.
He got the
there.
short end of the stick.
Yeah, you really hate to see
But
it.
yeah, we should also, a big takeaway for me is we should take the bugs outside. We should not kill the bugs.
Okay, I can get behind that.
Here's a curveball for you. The next song is called Bug Art by Sweet Joey Vermouth. Have you seen his bug art?
No, I haven't. I don't even know who he is. I don't even know who you are.
He's on TikTok. He makes bug art. And
What, like, what does he like splat bugs
no,
on
no,
the
no,
wall?
no,
And this look at my art. My
He
bug
draws
art.
a human very well usually, and then
It's like
over s-
graffiti.
yeah, well then he covers it in stickers and then colors in bugs from coloring books, like children's coloring books, and then takes them out and tapes them on the really nice art that he makes.
This
And
is
it's like
so
it's
funny.
like a big thing.
This is like shit posting.
It is. It really is. And
I just found one where it's Peter Griffin.
It's
and it just says balls. And
It's
there's like a bunch
amazing.
of dollars.
I know. But he calls it his bug art because he takes those pages out of the coloring books.
Well, that's fun.
But he made a song about it because people were hating on him for it, which don't know why.
Yeah.
It's not exactly about bugs, the song, but it is about his bug art.
I guess we'll call that like a subgenre.
Yeah, he says in the song sometimes his bugs don't look quite right, but like I think they look great.
God, I found a really cursed drawing or painting he did of a Teletubby.
Yeah?
Yeah, look at this thing.
Yeah. No, it's good stuff.
I do like it. It's
it's
people-
kind of liminal.
yeah, people who can paint are just they're fun, to like look at their stuff.
Yeah.
They've
And he's
done.
like a good artist. That's the other funny thing is that he's really good at art, Like the Danny DeVito one is really good.
Yeah, that's the one I saw at
And
first.
the stickers on it say, "I see so many Teslas every day." And it's Danny DeVito, and then this like cartoon. She's kind of hot, bug. Right there.
Okay, let's.
But yeah, my takeaways from this one is that you don't have to like his bug art.
No.
Some people don't like bugs, and that's
Enjoy
fine.
his song.
Yeah.
What's the last one?
Last one is a Mitski song. Bug Like an Angel is the title, and it doesn't sound sad, but it is sad. And I'm like, why? So Boys Will Be Bugs, it is a sad song. It doesn't sound like it, but it is. Bug Collector is a sad song, and this Mitski song is sad. So to me, it seems like all these bug songs need to be sad. And at the beginning of the song, she talks about how there's a bug in the bottom of her drink.
You know what you could do for your bug song?
Huh.
You could be like, you accidentally stepped on your lover bug.
My lover got turned into a worm and I killed them.
Oh my god.
I talk about my intimate life with my partner, and then they get turned into a bug and it's sad, and then I accidentally
you don't realize
kill them.
that it's them. And
Or I take them outside. I don't realize it's them, and I take them outside, and they're like, "No,
and you
don't
release
leave
them,
me."
and then they get eaten by a bird.
Yeah, that almost happened to one of the
I thought you were gonna say, that actually happened
No,
to my first
but
boyfriend.
I do think that's a really good idea for our song, because this one, my big takeaway from this one is that it's just sad.
Yeah.
But no.
No getting back your bug boy.
No. But in the field, that did almost happen where it was like at the end of a really long day, one of my field mates was staying around the field site for a little bit after work to show around one of their professors that was in town. And they were walking around looking at all the tents, and they were like, "Oh my gosh, guys, one of the butterflies came out." And we were like, "Whoa," because we'd checked all the tents already that day. And like, we were like, "Oh, we don't want them to stay in there too long," because, you know,
Why did you have them in tents?
they were the captive bred caterpillars.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So we had like turned around and drove like a half hour back to get back to the field site. And then me and my field supervisor went and sat down and marked this butterfly. And it was like kind of emotional because we just had found like a really weak and injured butterfly the day before. So we were kind of like emotional about it.
Yeah, he came up to you like,
I know, he coughed and we were like, "Oh
crawling.
no." He coughs and then there's blood on the tissue.
he looks up at you and oh no.
Oh no. But then we're finally like, okay, we're like, we did it. We went back for this bug. It was a long, hard day. We got it. We let him go. The swallow banks around the corner and barely misses him. Just barely misses him. And the butterfly goes into the bushes. And my supervisor looked at me, like tears almost in her eyes. She said, "Tell me that butterfly got away." And I said, I saw it land in the bush. And I did. But she was like almost in tears. No, my eye is
Oh, I thought you were
itchy.
getting emotional.
No.
It's such a close call with death.
But no, it was.
And I fucking hate sparrows now.
You know.
All right, we can dig into that trauma in another episode.
But so my ultimate, I think that's a great place to set for me to get some creative juices flowing is my lover gets turned into a worm and I take him outside and because I didn't notice them and then they die.
Yeah, I think it'd be funny also if you ended it with like you sat on him. He was like, "Come on, we can still do it," and you're like, "Okay."
Oh, I tried to make a fart noise and it didn't work.
Oh man, I don't know why fart noises will never not be funny. I agree. I was scrolling through online earlier and there's just like some random kid that posted. He was saying, "My teacher told me," because I guess he makes a lot of music, and he's like, "My teacher asked me to make a beat for our class," and so he did it.
Dying
and it was
laughing
just
right
like
now.
it was like random like horn toots every now and then. It was like her. And then every now and then it was like the really like echoey fart noise.
I love that noise.
So funny.
I hope the teacher loved it.
Oh man, it was so good. I think we tried this last time and we learned that we can't play
sounds very well.
We can't play sounds very
No.
well between the two of us. I just want to see if I have it now, if I sent it to you or someone, because
me or someone.
Yeah, well, when I tell you this was hilarious, this was actually hilarious.
I'm hearing some noises happening, but it's definitely not picking any of it up.
It's building up. No, it's not gonna pick up. I think
No,
we're just gonna
it's
have to talk
not.
about it. Dr. Giggle Touch is what he said.
And then there's the farts.
Oh,
Kind of jammy. that's good. No, it's
and
good.
it's like the whole song. It's just like da-da-da, da-da-da.
That was a really, really accurate representation of it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay. You gonna run me through your list?
Yes, we have only a few minutes left.
We do only have a few minutes left.
So I'll be quick. Top 10 bug songs from Spotify's bug playlist.
Hit me.
So you have to say true or false. The first one. Bug.
I'm gonna say that's true.
Yes, there is so many songs.
Just called
There's
Bug.
also a band. I don't know whether
Oh.
they're not from the US. I don't know where they're from. Maybe Japan or Korea or
You could have said anywhere else in the world.
I couldn't read it. Like I
Oh.
know it was that characteristic of
Oh,
writing.
I see.
But yeah, there's a lot of songs about that. The next one, Spider's Den.
That sounds very plausible, but I'm gonna say false.
You're right.
Yeah,
I made
I'm
it up.
so good at this
I
game.
was trying to come up with cool bug names in my head, and I was like, oh, that sounds
You
like
said most of them were children's songs. I was like, that's not a kid's song.
yeah.
I see through your lies.
Bugs.
Is there an exclamation point?
No.
It's not true.
No, it is true.
Ah.
It's by an artist named Pink Fong.
Oh,
Yeah,
love that. Did you listen to any of these songs?
I did that's why I know they're kind of children's.
Because
Yeah.
you put them on, you
'Cause
went.
I was listening to them as I was writing them down, which was like I have lunch in my car when I'm at work,
Mm-hmm.
and it's probably a good thing, or else people would just be hearing like da 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 da. The next one, Inchworm.
Oh, I hope that's real. I hope it's real. It's real.
It is.
Yay!
It's by someone named Esther Crow.
I love that.
And I didn't actually listen to that.
I'm a
one.
big Inchworm fan.
Yeah.
Not
I'm
the
a-
song,
I'm a
just the
big
bug.
Earworm fan.
Meta.
I hate that you said that. That like killed my like all the hope I had for that.
Curbed your enthusiasm real
Really
hard.
fucking did. Jeez. Good job. You
Yep,
really
yep.
took it from 100 to 0.
Yep.
Next one. I ain't no zebra. I'm a bumblebee.
I really hope that's fake.
It's true.
No.
By Anderson East. And
Terrible.
I listened to it and it's actually not that bad.
Oh.
It's kind
Send it my way.
It was kind of groovy. I'll send you the list after we're done.
Perfect.
Come taste my nectar.
Oh, please say it's not true.
It's false.
Okay. I should have just gone with all the ones that sound like kid songs. You did. Or no, all the ones that sound like kid songs are real. All the ones that sound like innuendos, you did.
Oh, all right. Next one. Deep sea bug.
Real.
No.
Oh, I'm
figment
terrible at this
Of
one.
my imagination. Is that the word? Figment?
Yeah.
Figment.
No, Figment.
Figment, yeah. What's a bug?
That's real.
Yeah. And it's funny enough, the author,
The author.
the artist's name is Kathy B.
Whoa.
And it's spelled B-E-E.
B-E-E.
Like the bee.
Like bugs.
Like bugs. All right, the last one.
He's giggling already. I'd just like you all to know at home that he's giggling right
The
now.
itsy bitsy spider.
I do wonder. I'm gonna say real on that one.
Yeah. That song has been around forever. I hate that there's different versions of
He went up
different
that
songs,
water spout.
But yeah, he did. They listed it by Coco Melon.
What? That song has been around for freaking ever.
I know. I mean, obviously, I guess the one just that they had on hand was the one by Coco Melon. But it's like Coco Melon is fun, but I feel like it's kind of overused now. When it first came out, my roommate was watching it because he thought it was such a hit.
What? Really?
He loved it. I remember I got home from work one day and I went upstairs and he got off before me and he was up in his room and I heard a song and I was like, that is so weird. And I opened his door and he's in bed, like with his iPad in his hands, and on the TV in front of him was Coco Melon.
I can't be mad. I don't think I can be mad at that.
I was like, what is wrong with you? And he's like, he looked at me and he pointed at his TV. He went, Coco Melon.
There is it seems like the Itsy Bitsy Spider came about in like the early 1900s, I'm finding.
That sounds about right.
It's been around forever, like 1910.
I don't know why I kind of associate it with Charlotte's Web for some reason.
Also, apparently, what did not start as a child song, and
It wasn't.
the original
It's really
was-
dark.
it kind of, it's very British. It's there was a bloomin' spider, went up a bloomin' spout. Down came the rain, washed the spider out. Out came the sun, dried up all the rain. But that bloody blooming son of a gun went up the spout again. They hate this spider.
I feel like it's not as much they hate the spider as they're just like, this guy.
This idiot, this dummy over
he
here.
keeps climbing up the spout. Doesn't he know it's
Guess
raining?
what's gonna happen? Gonna wash him right down out.
And then the sun's gonna come out again. It's gonna
Dry up
out.
all the rain. But guess what?
That bloody spider.
Went up that spout again.
Oh man.
Well, what a great place to end us on, huh?
Yeah, I kind of like the quick. I wish we could do 2 of these
Yeah, maybe
'Cause-
we can make that work.
because then it would be like 2 smaller episodes per week instead of.
We can workshop that.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. We'll talk.
Yep.
God, I had such a good idea for the next episode, but I totally forgot.
Well, I guess we'll find out when we get there.
We'll find out. Anyway, see you next week.
Goodbye, all you
Goodbye.
bloomin' spiders.